Good morning, Rough Riders. Today is Friday, December 8th, 2017. I'm Kenzie.
And I'm Bradley. Today...
Attention everyone. Rider News has been taken over by the video production class.
That's right, we aren't the typical Rider News team, but we've taken over for this special episode. So sit back and get ready for your news fix, Rough Riders. It's Friday, December 8th, and I'm Edward Lester.
And I'm Natalie Steinman. For our first segment on this takeover, we want to focus on something exciting and not really featured in mainstream conversation. What would be more perfect than the wrestling jamboree that took place here at Port Angeles High School? Check this out.
Can you tell us about the game that's going on right now?
The Jamboree. So we're having a Jamboree with 4 teams. There's going to be Port Angeles, we're a home team, Squim, Forks, and Port Townsend. And it's going to be a tournament-style wrestling, so it's going to be wrestlers everywhere from different schools. It's not a dual match as per se like we do, home dual match. It's going to be tournament-style.
What do you like most about wrestling?
Oh, it's an intense sport. We're really close as a family. Builds character. You learn more than just the sport. It's about life, discipline, character, like I said. You got to hold yourself accountable. You got to make weight. It's more and different than any other sport in the world. It's the world's oldest sport. So.
What would you say about the other teams? What do they look like right now?
I know Forks has a really good team. They always have. It's a good program, well coached. I know our team's real young and they're well coached also. It's going to be a battle between Forks and Port Angeles. Squim, they're few on guys, but the guys that they do have are real tough, so it should be good.
That will get your adrenaline racing, but it's the season to be jolly, so let's transition to something a bit more festive.
Well, if you want festive, then let's take a look at this year's Festival of Trees, a fundraising gala that incorporates many student volunteers in its annual event.
– 27th Annual Festival of Trees. Now in its 27th year, the annual event is a 3-day fundraiser for the Olympic Medical Center Foundation. Elaborately decorated Christmas trees and wreaths created by some of the area's best designers are featured during the event. The OMC Foundation exists to improve the lives of patients at Olympic Medical Center. Olympic Medical Center is one of the best rural hospitals in the United States. A comprehensive healthcare provider with a network of regional facilities including Olympic Medical Cancer Center, Olympic Medical Center relies on the dedication of many volunteers of the Olympic Medical Center Foundation. The foundation has given over $6 million to OMC, with over $3.23 million of that coming since 2007. They have also provided $1.4 million to cancer care since 2006, with over $350,000 going to OMC's Patients Navigator program, which funds basic cost of living expenses for qualifying cancer patients on the North Olympic Peninsula. They have also given over $250,000 to the OMC Heart Center.
What a wonderful way to get us into the spirit of the season. And speaking of the holiday season, next week is Holiday Celebration Week, along with dress-up days hosted by our leadership team. Monday is Murica Day, wear red, white, and blue. Tuesday is Character/Meme Day. Wednesday is Flannel Day. Thursday is Pajama Day, and Friday is Ugly Sweater Day.
As we move through December, we all want students to know about the many resources available if you are facing difficult times. The counseling staff has been hard at work to provide this critical information. Recently, the high school's own Jason Gooding and Superintendent Dr. Mark Jackson went on K1P Radio to discuss these resources and the staff support system here at Port Angeles High School. Let's listen to a clip from that interview.
Issues here, and people, and this is going to sound kind of crass, I think, but we think of schools, these are teachers, they're to teach. I mean, but yet now we're pouring on a whole lot of social issues and a whole lot of things that, it goes beyond just what you normally would get with day-to-day classroom stuff. I mean, it's become, lives are very gray now as far as, how things go.
And we're family. We see these kids 180 days out of the year. Some of them longer than that because of summer school and cross counseling programs and sports programs. We really know each other.
Jason, let's talk a little bit about, you're talking about adolescence. Sometimes they'll tell you things. A lot of times they're not going to. That's a tough part. I mean, do you find it difficult sometimes to even really know what's going on in a student's life? I mean, as much as you try, there's always going to be things you may never know.
Well, schools are about relationships. Schools are about creating a safe place that is consistent and that they can count on what's going to happen there. So my role first and foremost is to create a positive relationship with all students that I know and come across with. That's easier said than done, though. We all have different personalities and different kind of personality types, and so how do we go about doing that? Well, my way of doing that is make sure that I'm present in the halls. They know me, they see me, so that I'm approachable, because students don't come out if they don't feel that you're approachable. So that's the first thing we do. We're a people profession. Over the nationally, federally, state level, we've gone to data-driven expectations of how we evaluate schools and how well they come. I got into this profession because I'm a people person, and that I believe that it's a people profession, not a data profession. That's my goal, is to make sure that they realize that they're a person first, and not just a number based on their school outcomes. Port Angeles School District does a fine job educating your students. This is the finest staff I've ever worked with, and I've worked with in several different districts. I've worked in better buildings for darn sure, but this is the best staff I've worked with. I've worked in the Navy, I've worked in Arlington, I've worked in Marysville, I've worked in Everett. I wouldn't trade my staff in for anybody else. The students here have a fine education, and they can do great things.
Thank you, Jason Gooding. Good to see you again.
Appreciate it.
He's counselor up at Port Angeles High School. And Mark, thanks for coming in as well. Mark Jackson there is the superintendent for the Port Angeles School District. We're going to take a break.
The full interview can be heard on K1P's website. This has been the 6th period video production class takeover of Rider News. I'm Natalie Steinman.
And I'm Edward Lester. That's it for us, but we wouldn't leave you without our own take on Question of the Week. Thanks for watching.
What is your guys' favorite holiday tradition?
Eating food all the time.
I like eating.
A lot of food.
Mucha comida.
Muchas comidas.
What is your favorite holiday tradition?
Every Christmas after we have a big breakfast, we go out and we find snow somewhere and we go playing in the snow.
Heck, I want to do that. What is your favorite holiday tradition?
Decorating the Christmas tree with my family.
What is your favorite holiday tradition?
We get to go to IHOP for Christmas breakfast.
Your favorite holiday tradition?
Going sledding.
Getting free stuff on Christmas.
What is your favorite holiday tradition?
My favorite holiday tradition is on Thanksgiving I get birthday cake.
Going to my grandma's house on Christmas.
What is your favorite holiday tradition?
Violence.
Tanya, what's up? What is your favorite holiday tradition?
Going out and getting my real Christmas tree.
Good, no fake ones, right?
No, absolutely not.
And that was Question of the Week.
Hey
Hey teachers and students, don't even think about turning off this video until you subscribe to the new Port Angeles High School YouTube channel. Also, smack that like button to let us know you made it all the way to the end of our show. Thanks for watching.